Sometimes I just go through so much pain that I just want to be numb so I don't feel anything. Maybe if I just keep myself so busy throughout the day, I won't have time to think about my problems. Do you struggle with keeping yourself numb and distracted? Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Therapy Thursdays. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I release a new video on a different therapeutic topic designed to enrich your life and just help you get through this crazy thing we call life and get together through it together as a community. This week's episode, I want to talk about being numb and distracted. The reason I want to talk about these two things is because these are often symptoms of people who have unresolved issues that they are ignoring. And I kind of want to bring this to light so that you will challenge yourself and evaluate your life and ask yourself, am I being numb? Am I numbing myself? Am I distracting myself from my problems? So let's talk about being numb first and foremost. People want to be numb, especially when there's so much pain around them and their lives are constantly consumed by pain that they don't know anything else but the pain. So if you're able to numb yourself, you won't feel anything. Granted, you won't feel the good either, but you don't feel the bad. And that's what people want to do. If they can't get the bad resolved and healed, then they want to numb themselves to it. And we numb ourselves to it through several means, a lot of them being drugs, legal and illegal, alcohol, smoking. There's many different vices out there that we can use to numb ourselves, but people want to numb themselves. I know I wanted to numb myself all the time. One thing I left off the list is something that I struggled with a lot was food. I used to numb myself with food. I used to stuff so much food into my mouth and into my stomach to the point where I couldn't even move anymore. I was tired, I was sluggish, and I just wanted to go to sleep. That helped numb me so I didn't have to feel the pain I was going through. The second option is distracting yourself. Many people will distract themselves by doing so many things in life, by keeping yourself busy with work and then after work activities and meeting with people or going to bars or clubs or sporting events. Like, people will keep themselves so busy that they don't have time to think about their issues. That's distracting yourself. That's distracting yourself from the potential healing that you can get if you were to just focus on your issues and heal them from the core. So again, it's really common for us to just be numb or distracted to our pain. And maybe as I was saying those things, maybe there was something that resonated with you. Maybe there was something that clicked and like, you know what? I do this. Or I take that to numb myself, or I have all these things going on in my life to keep myself busy so I don't have time to focus on my problems. But as we all know, you can numb yourself all day long, you can distract yourself all day long, but it doesn't heal the issues. It doesn't get rid of the issues. All it does is postpone the pain. And you're carrying that pain with you like a backpack, and it goes with you everywhere you go. And it's uncomfortable. We don't like pain. Nobody likes pain. But pain can actually be good. Pain can be a good motivator to want to change. That was my main motivator when I was going through therapy, is that I had gone through so much pain and anxiety and depression and anguish. I didn't want that anymore. So I used it as my fuel to go after my healing. And I would use that pain to remind myself, hey, I don't want to go back to that guy. I don't want to go back to that time. I don't want to go back to those feelings. So I'm going to give it 100% in therapy so that I can be healed, so I don't have to go back to that old guy anymore because he needs to be dead and gone. So pain can be good, but if we numb ourselves all the time, we're not feeling and we're not really experiencing life. Life is meant to be experienced. Life is meant to be felt. And guess what? Life has ups and downs. There's good times and bad times. There's good people. There's not so good people. That is the human experience. And if you're numbing yourself, you're robbing yourself of the human experience. At the end of the day, we only have one life to live. Nobody knows what happens when we die. So we know for sure we're living and breathing right now. If you're watching this video, you're living and breathing right now. So take advantage of that time, man. We have a limited amount of time here on this earth, and let's just enjoy it to our full maximum capability, man. Like, evaluate yourself. Are you being numb? Are you numbing yourself? Are you distracting yourself by keeping yourself busy with so many things throughout the day? If you are, admit it. Number one, come to terms with where your current status is, but know that you don't have to stay there. Once you find out that, man, I am numbing myself, man, I am distracting myself, cool. That's your ground floor. Now take off running in the direction of healing. Find your therapist and say, hey, I've been using these things to distract myself or to numb myself. I don't want to do that anymore. Let's heal this bad boy. And the reality is too, is when you're numb, you're numbing yourself from the pain for sure, but you're numbing yourself from all the good in life too, of all the good feelings, of all the good emotions, of all the good scenarios. Like, you're robbing yourself of great, genuine opportunities, relationships, people. Like, you're not fully living. And I want every single one of you, myself included, of course, I want to live to the maximum potential available. Like, life is amazing, and I just want more and more of it, and I want as much of it as I can get, but I can't get there if I'm numbing myself all the time. I can't get there if I'm distracting myself all the time. So fall in love with yourself. And by loving yourself, you want to heal yourself. Find out if you're numbing yourself, if you're distracting yourself, and get rid of it. Get rid of distractions, get rid of the vices that numb you, and focus on yourself, on your healing. Get to the root cause of your issues, heal them, eradicate it, so that you only have peace and positivity remaining in your future. That sounds very cheesy, and it may be, but it's genuine. And we have an amazing life ahead of us. We have the potential for an amazing life ahead of us if we work towards it. It's not just going to fall into our laps. Positivity doesn't just come around whenever we want it to. We have to work for it. We have to destroy negativity so that only positivity remains. All right, guys, if you feel yourself being numb or distracted, call yourself out on it and use that as a platform to motivate yourself to get better, because we don't want to be numb. We don't want to be distracted. We want to feel everything, all the good, all the bad, the human experience. We don't want to distract ourselves because we can lose out on a lot in life. And we want to make memories. We want to have great experiences and great relationships in this life, man. Life is worth living. Life is worth enjoying. It's amazing. And let's reach our full maximum capabilities. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, please follow me on all my social media channels. My handle is @PositiveMarcus. Please sign up for my mailing list on my website at sharethepositivity.com. Thank you for liking this video. Actually, thank you for watching this video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel below. But I thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Peace.